Prince Harry talks about Prince Archie's first family holiday with famous friend. Welcome to Royal Expert. If you're new here, don't forget to subscribe and click the notification bell so you don't miss any news about the British royal family. The Duke and Duchess of Sussex's son was born on the 6th of May 2019. The Duke and Duchess of Sussex became parents for the first time with the birth of Prince Archie in May 2019. When he was just 3 months old, Prince Harry and Meghan took their baby son on one of his first family holidays, which the Duke shared details about in his memoir, Spare, published in January. And when they needed to get away from it all in Windsor, Harry and Meghan's friend, superstar singer Sir Elton John, and his husband, David Furnish, invited the couple and their young son to join them at their £15 million holiday villa perched on the French Riviera. Harry reveals in his book, "For a few days we sat on their terrace and soaked up their sunshine. We spent long healing moments gazing out at the azure sea, and it felt decadent, not just because of the luxurious setting. Freedom of any kind, in any measure, had come to feel like scandalous luxury. To be out of the fishbowl for even an afternoon felt like day release from prison. One afternoon we took a scooter ride with David, around the local bay, down the coastal road. I was driving, Meg was on the back, and she threw out her arms and shouted for joy as we zoomed through little towns, smelt people's dinners from open windows, waved to children playing in their gardens. They all waved back and smiled. They didn't know us." The Sussex's stay with Elton took place just weeks before Harry and Meghan took Archie on his first official royal tour to South Africa in September 2019. The royal tot joined his parents for one public engagement, as the couple met with the late Archbishop Desmond Tutu in Cape Town. In November 2019, Harry and Meghan travelled to Vancouver, Canada for an extended break from royal duties. Following their festive break, the Duke and Duchess announced in January 2020 that they would be stepping back from royal duties. After carrying out their final public engagements in the UK in March that year, the Sussexes moved to the US and bought their first family home in Montecito. For the past 3 years, Harry and Meghan have been carving out their new life in California, and also welcomed daughter, Princess Lilibet, in June 2021. As well as a deal with Netflix, which saw the release of their docuseries last December, Meghan also landed an award-winning podcast series, Archetypes, with Spotify. The Duke and Duchess are bringing up their young children, Archie, now 4, and 2-year-old Lilibet, as private citizens. Although they shared rare insights into their family life in their Netflix series, earlier this summer, the family of 4 was seen celebrating the 4th of July at Montecito's annual parade. Last week, Harry travelled to Japan and Singapore in support of his charity, Centibale, where he competed in a polo match. Princess Lilibet, and Prince Archie's next reunion with the royal family revealed. The Duke and Duchess of Sussex joined the royals for last year's Platinum Jubilee celebrations. The Duke and Duchess of Sussex are bringing up their young children in Montecito, California, with the family of 4 enjoying an outing to celebrate the 4th of July last week. Prince Archie was born in London in May 2019 and lived at Frogmore Cottage in Windsor up until he was 6 months old, before Harry and Meghan relocated to the US after stepping back from royal duties. The couple only recently vacated their UK abode, and they have only made a handful of return visits since carving out their new life in California. Harry and Meghan took Archie, 4, and Princess Lilibet, 2, to the UK last June for the late Queen Elizabeth II's Platinum Jubilee celebrations. So when could we expect to see the youngsters reunite with the royal family again? The then Duke and Duchess of Cambridge and the Duke and Duchess of Sussex were pictured arriving at the glitzy event in separate cars. There's every possibility that the King could opt for a similar celebration this year for his next milestone, and invite all of his family members. Harry witnessed his father King Charles's coronation at Westminster Abbey in May, and was seated 3 rows behind his brother William and sister-in-law Kate. See the Duke's arrival in the clip below. It was a brief visit for the Duke, who returned to the US almost immediately after the service, to be back in time for his son Archie's 4th birthday. Harry detailed his complicated relationship with his family in his memoir, Spare, which was published in January. The Duke told ITV's Tom Bradby earlier this year that he would like to forgive and reconcile with his family. Harry said at the time, "People have already said that to me, and I said, forgiveness is 100% a possibility because I would like to get my father back. I would like to have my brother back. At the moment, I don't recognize them, as much as they probably don't recognize me." Thanks for watching till the end.